What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rick got options. And like I always say, whether the market's up or down, we see green. And today we seen a big drawdown and then ended the day off green in the market. And we could chalk that up to inflation being high, given that CPI has been the hottest in the last 3 years. All right, we have not seen CPI and inflation data this hot since about 2023, 2022. And check it out. We can chalk that up to inflation and also these high gas prices. So this whole Strait of Hormuz fiasco, it is really causing some problems in the economy. But check SPY out right now. It dropped all the way down to 731. We drew the fibs up from yesterday's high and low to prepare ourselves. We did that yesterday's video. We did not change anything. And as you can see, we broke all the way down here and we did not get under the 9 EMA. That would make us bearish. So under 730, we would be bearish, but we got to 731 and we said, you know what? Let's get back up here. The bull stepped all the way in at the end of the day. So you could have made money to the upside and the downside. You see this 50% retracement level right here. We definitely did reject it at the end of the day, but we closed around the 738 area. So the bull run is still on for SPY. Check it out with triple Qs. Same situation, but triple Qs dipped a little bit more because boom, semiconductors got cooked today. They got fried. It was very, very nasty. And that's a big part of tech. So when they're getting fried, it's going down. But the reason why the market stayed up today, in my humble opinion, is because NVIDIA stayed green. NVIDIA kept going up. We closed higher than yesterday's close, and we broke out and made another high today at 223. That is very beautiful. Also at Apple closed at a new high today. Also, Apple's still going to keep running up. After it breaks out of 295, it's going to run to 300. Nothing stopping Apple. It needs to get under 288. We are not changing up these Fibonacci retracements. We're not sitting here frauding or anything like that. We're giving you proper market analysis and letting you know the upside and downside because we trade level to level on RGO market bullies. Apple and NVIDIA staying green. Told the tape today about why SPY came back up and why tech did not stay down even though semiconductors were selling off. I just believe it was just a nice little pullback and we get some continuation throughout the week. Then yes, maybe semiconductors may be done with this rally. UNH, we talked about UNH big time. And UNH consolidated right here at the highs, broke out the 400 EMA, got over 372, 375, and then boom, it just ran up. We retested 375 yesterday, and now we're up here at 395. So a 20-point move in a day at the highs. And check this out. Look at us in the winner circle on the RGO market bullies. Making good profit off UNH calls. Making good profit off UNH calls. All right. This is what we're doing. People winning off UNH, and we're not just calling these plays out. We're going over them every Sunday and Wednesday for our Zoom call in the RGO market bullies. We talked about this, how UNH was going to move if it stayed above, if it got above 380. All right, short-term central. We talked about a UNH swing trade, getting UNH right here, June 12th, 405 call, entry 435, exit 575, stop loss 300. Once you got in here and you got up to 575, right, you could take profit at this level, or you could set your stop very tight. You could have set your stop at 550. You still would have made $115 profit. But once you set your stop here and it kept going up, then you set a trailing stop loss for about, negative 20% from the high, and you're going to keep running. These contracts are double right now. All right. Pre-market plan. We go over this all the time. Every day we have a pre-market plan, and look, we play no games. We give an upside and a downside moves. Okay. So if you're looking for a trading community that's going to help you understand charts and analysis and know how to get in and out of trades, and most importantly, risk management. And when I'm not talking about just financial risk management, I'm talking about the mental capital risk management. Okay. We don't need you trading stressed out or anything, jumping from trade to trade. We need you making proper moves. And that's what RGO market bullies are here to help you with. UNH is looking good. It's on the road to 400. So by June, it should be well above 405. We are in these plays right now, and profit taking is happening. All right. Back to SPY. It is looking beautiful. We can get rid of these fibs now. And we can do the same thing. We want to prepare for tomorrow. We take the fibs, go from previous day high and low. Now, all we got to do is zoom in and we're about 50% to the 78% retracement level, which is great. We get over 738.80. We can get up here to 740. All right. We get around Monday's high. we break down below 736 and 735, we could possibly test the lows. Again, don't try to short this market. Shorts did get burned today if they did not take profit. They made a lot of money given that CPI data was hot. The first half of the day, you could have made money playing the way down. And then when you started to bounce and started to recover, zoom out, see that we starting to form a big wick on a daily, and then get the calls. All right. Don't take more than 3 trades a day. That is not wise. It's not healthy. Today was a day you could have made money both sides. That's why I always say whether market's up or down, we see green. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.